Genesis 22, 1-14. After these things, God tested Abraham and said to him, Abraham, and he said, Here am I. He said, Take your son and your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah and offer him there as a burnt offering, as one of the mountains which I shall tell you. So Abraham rose early in the morning and saddled his donkey and took 2 of his young men with him and his son Isaac. And he cut the wood for the burnt offering and arose and went to the place of which God has told him. On the 3rd day Abraham lifted up the place and from afar. Then Abraham said to his young men, Stay here with the donkey and the boy, and go there and worship, and come again to you. And Abraham took the wood and the burnt offering and laid it on Isaac his son, and took it in his hand, the fire and the knife. So they went both of them together, and Isaac said to Abraham, My father. And he said, Here am I, my son. He said, Behold, the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb of the burnt offering? Abraham said, God will provide for himself the lamb for a burnt offering, my son. So they went both of them together. When they came to the place of which God has told them, Abraham built the altar, and there laid the wood in the order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar on top of the wood. And then Abraham reached out his hand and knife and slaughtered his son. But the angel of the Lord called in heaven and said, Abraham, Abraham. He said, Here am I. He said, Do not lay your hand on the boy and do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God, seeing that you have withheld your son, your only son, from me. And Abraham lifted his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him was a ram caught in a thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered it as a burnt offering instead of his son. So Abraham called his name of that place, The Lord will provide, as it is said, In this day on the mount of the Lord it shall be provided. May God be a blessing to his word.